officials concerned and members of the foreign diplomatic corps in the DPRK. Present there were top members of the Russian embassy. Speeches were made at the reception. Earlier, the Russian consulate general in Pyongyang gave a reception on the same occasion. Top members of the embassy of the Russian Federation in the Democratic People's Republic of Korea later raised before the Liberation Tower on the 11th, on the occasion of the National Day of Russia. Guests of honor of the Korean People's Army were standing at the tower. Present at the wreath-laying ceremony were Secretary attention Vladimir Topina and top members of his embassy, and officials of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Ministry of National Defense of the DPRK. The national anthems of the Russian Federation and the DPRK were played. Amid the playing of the wreath-laying music, a wreath in the name of the Russian embassy was laid at the Liberation Tower. The participants paid a silent tribute to the memory of the fallen soldiers of the Soviet Army before walking around the tower. That day, they laid a wreath and flowers at the cemetery of the fallen soldiers of the Soviet Army in Southern District. Earlier, some members of the Russian Consulate General in Pyongyang called at the Liberation Tower and the cemetery of the fallen soldiers of the Soviet Army in the city of Pyongyang. The delegation of Korean school children in Japan, led by Park Jae-jun, principal of the Hiroshima Korean Primary Middle and High School, visited Mangyongdae, the sacred place of the revolution, where the great leader General Kim Il-sung was born. In the yard of the historic old home, the members of the delegation listened to an explanation about the historic relics preserved with care, having a deep understanding of the greatness of General Kim Il-sung, who embarked on the road of the revolution in his early years, and devoted his all to prosperity of the country and happiness of the people. They had a picture taken as a token of their visit to Mangyongdae. They also called it the Korean Revolution Museum, the Sangnoon International Children's Camp and the Pyongyang Middle School for orphans. And that's the end of the news. This is Voice of Korea.
Now we present the female solo and dancer, Oh Tender-Hearted Father.